Good morning, guys. We come out here Angel and I come out to check out this field, and there's a pond right there. Not sure if I'm going to make it over to that. I'm watching this right up here. See, I'm being watched. A cow up there. I don't think I can zoom in. Nope, I can't zoom out there. And we got a cow watching this right there. And so I've got a gate open up here, and I don't want to get out and get into that. Look at that tree, how it's rotting out. Right in the middle of it. It's like it got hit by lightning. Or just rotted out. It did, didn't it? Huh. There's Marcia. Can't see her. Wave at me. She's up there. Her and Nancy's out there on the back porch. And we've had a good time. There's the bus that Matthew's been working on, painting it, and they're going to move around and travel across the United States. And it's going to be pretty neat. It is his daughter and his wife, and they're going traveling across the states. Want to see what they can find out running around. So, yeah, there's a pond down there, but I've got that gate open up there, and I don't want to have a cow come through it while I'm down here nosing around. So I don't think I'll go down there. But it's neat. There's them wildflowers over there too. There's a handful up here close. Matthew was telling me, or Nancy was telling me, they raised ducks here, and chickens, and pigs, cows. Had quite a bit going on. This was all, when they bought it, it was timber. They cut it off, and here we are. Got pasture out there, and cows, but now they raised a lot of ducks here, and I forget the name of the duck that they had, and they said it wouldn't stay on the pond. They like to be around people, so they come up here to the house. And they had a bunch of ducks, so it's pretty neat to see the place, the old barn out here. I've not been out to it yet, but we'll probably make a venture out there sometime and see what's out there. And it's just neat knowing some of the history of the land. This place over here, this little spot right here is a squared off place. And talking to Matthew, I said, how come you got that little corner fenced off with all that growth in the middle of it? What are you doing with that part of your land? And he said, well, there's a 1/4 acre there, and back in the day when this road come through, that was a place here where they turned their buggies around. And there's another spot down the road the same way. It's just a 1/4 acre fenced off, or cut in on the land, and they use it just for turning buggies. So that's some old history that I learned down here. So that's what that area is. Just a pretty neat how this country's changed around where we're at. That old cow's watching this. All right. Well, while I'm out here, I'm going to get long if I'm careful. So I get my paper turned here. This will be for Wednesday morning. 2 Timothy 2:21, and a handful of references that's tied to it. So I'll keep my eye on that cow. Y'all watch that cow for me, and I'm going to do some reading. All right, we'll see how this comes out. Now these are the references that we find through Paul's writings. So get them and look them up so you can see what's in it and get the context of it to understand more how deep the scriptures can get. Because there's really some neat stuff in here when you get to looking at it and reading it slow and rereading it, and it's just, man, there's a lot of neat stuff in it. All right, so here's what we got. If then anyone should ever be purging himself from these, he will be a utensil for honor, hallowed and useful to the owner, made ready for every good act. Clean out then the old leaven, that you may be a fresh kneading, according as you are unleavened. For our Passover also Christ was sacrificed for our sake. Having then these promises, beloved, we should be cleansing ourselves from every pollution of flesh and spirit, completing holiness in the fear of God. Now in a great house there are not only gold and silver utensils, but wooden and earthenware also, and some indeed for honor, yet some for dishonor. For in grace, through faith, are you saved. And this is not out of you, it is God's approach present, not of works, lest anyone should be boasting. For his achievement are we, being created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God makes ready beforehand that we should be walking in them. That the man of God may be equipped and fitted out for every good act. Remind them to be subject to sovereignties, to authorities, to be yielding and to be ready for every good work. Faithful is the saying, and I am tending you to be insistent concerning these things, that those who have believed God may be concerned to preside for ideal acts. Now let those who are ours also be learning to preside over ideal acts for necessary needs, that they may not be unfruitful. And that's references to 2 Timothy 2, verse 21. We won't add anything to that. I'll put that up. And we'll do that one tomorrow. How's that? I'll put this one out in the morning. You all get this on Wednesday morning. But there's some clouds in the back. Yep, that's the sun comes up over on this side, so that's just not quite the. It's nice out here. We've got. Gonna get back up here and get back in. Them cows are coming out this way, so it is. I'll get back in the gate. Put this rascal up. How about that? It's been a great day. I heard a whippoorwill here. Where's that whippoorwill at? I hear a car coming. I hear a whippoorwill way back in there. No, it's back in here. Get this car out of the way. You see, get about a car every hour and a half or 2 hours. You might get a car through here. And it gets out of the way, we might can hear a whippoorwill. We'll see if we can hear it. Marsha's wanting Angel. All right, let's see. Y'all hear that? Where's it at? Whippoorwill. Yeah, isn't that neat? Yeah, it's pretty neat. Anyway, before I get long, I'll talk to y'all later. Hope you have a great day. Let's go see what God's got. Y'all ready? I think I am. I'm going to sit out back and listen to the whippoorwill. Sounds great. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. See you then.